All right, hello, hi guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? Am I too loud? Is it fine? Welcome to the stream and happy National Day Singapore to all our viewers who are flying from Singapore to Singapore or belong to Singapore. We are going to be doing a flight over to Singapore, a short hop from Kuala Lumpur to Singapore. It should be a good day, it should be a beautiful day of flying, and I hope to get there before they close off the airspace for the air show that happens. And we should be in the airport, landed and safely and out of there for our second leg before everything starts and the beautiful parade takes over. आ जाओ आ रहे हैं sir. Air show finished in the morning? Oh damn. Oh no worries man, no worries. uh we will definitely then we're good, we're landing after that. So the people of Singapore who've already seen it, but they're a little bit late for the evening show, then for the main parade. uh oh, is it? Last time, like when I was there, the parade was in the evening, so not entirely sure what was up with that. I think maybe they did that like that for the COVID thing. um but yeah, no worries then, because the COVID-19. Oh yeah. Now let's assume that it's like last time that I was there, so I can say that all right. Uh, since it's a virtual situation, so for us the parade and the air show is all in the evening. So keeping that in mind, we are going to be ferrying some passengers from Kuala Lumpur over to Singapore, and hopefully we're going to be having some fun along the way. So let's jump inside the cockpit and let's take this bad boy up to the skies. Alright, our GPS is aligned, our plane is in a turn-on mode. Oh, that's pretty cool. So when I was there, so we went over for some drinks after drinks and dinner, basically after the parade, and we saw those tanks as well in the real streets. I think we went to Lopasa, and we were sitting out next to the road, and we saw all those tanks rolling around and just being ferried over the city. 1 meter, damn man, you're quite lucky. So cool. Any which way, let's start to set up the aircraft. We'll keep our conversations going. Gents, do let us know what the parade was like. Was it any different from any of the last year or few years that you've seen it? What was it like? How did COVID affect it? Okay, that was a briefing. Anyway, so as per SimBrief, our cost index today should be 15. Good there. Okay, let's open up the loading page. We should be at zero fuel weight of 56.6. Let's put that in. 56.691. Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they cannot have as many people in the stadium that it happens at. So I saw it, like I had a family over there, so we all went uh, right next to the Merlion in front of MBS, and that bridge over there. So that's where I stood, and the picture that you see in the thumbnail is what I took among about 100 others. So yeah, we saw the fireworks from there. It was a pretty damn cool experience. And there's the boat that fires a few what do you call, cannons. That as well we saw, and the air show, like, yeah, possibly, yeah. I think, yeah, from what I've seen, it's pretty much your office view. Yes, perfectly in sync. We have exactly the amount of fuel that we need. Brilliant. 5.5. Alright. So we have ATC online at Kuala Lumpur. Approach is online, so let's switch over to approach 124.2. And let's pull in the latest activities as well. Okay, we have information. Golf. Roger that. Everything looks good. Red operation waves 1-4 red. Alright. So let's call it in. We are attuned. Lumpur approach, good afternoon. Golf Kilo 2206 with information. Golf on board.
TNST-628 establish the localizer and the glass slope.
TNST-628 surface wind slide and Zibo, runway 14 left, clear to land.
Runway 14 left, clear to land, TNST-628.
Lumpur approach, good afternoon. Golf Kilo 2206 with information. Golf on board, requesting a IFR to Singapore, please.
Golden Knights 2206, Lumpur radar. Stand by.
A lot of people don't know this, but when they say, when ATC asks you to stand by, you don't have to repeat stand by. Just wait. Hold on. They will get back to you. So you should, basically anyone who's flying on an online network should be aware of that. My friends who are ATC will be...
Golden Knights 2206, Lumpur radar.
Go ahead for Golf Knights 2206.
Golden Knights 2206, flight level 270 non-standard. We will accept flight level 250.
250 works for us. Golf Kilo 2206.
And Golden Knights 2206, you are cleared to Singapore. Flight plan route, Bata 1 kilo departure, runway 14 right, initial climb 6,000 feet, clock 2103.
Clear to Singapore on the Batak 1 kilo departure off of runway 14 right, climbing initially to 6,000 feet over to 250, squawking 2103, Golf Kilo 2206.
Golf Kilo 2206, reback right.
Roger that. Okay, we are on the Batar 1 kilo departure, we are good there. No transition, we are till Batar. From Batar, we'll be jumping on an airway, Alpha 464, till Arama. Alpha 464, till Arama. Brilliant there. Insert that in. Good. And from Arama, we'll be on our arrival for runway 20 right on the Lely 3 Bravo. Brilliant, we got that in. So 20 right, and the Lely 3 Bravo is next one. Yes, Novia, but we'll be on no transition also. Brilliant. Okay, looks good, no discons. Brilliant, that's there. Set. Okay, we are good there. Let's have the passengers seated. You can hear them coming to life, coming into the aircraft. Let's put this into 6,000 for now. Okay, let's pull up the charts for W1KK. Right, what happened here? What did I click? Did I click root? Sorry, W1KK. Oh, it's not working correctly. I'll open the charts on my browser. We are at WKK. Let's charts. Looking good. Taxi chart is alive. Brilliant, we have that in. Cool. Look at this beautiful aircraft which has traveled all the way from Delhi, going through 5 legs, but now we are on our legs 6 and 7. In our virtual world, there is no COVID, there is no virus that is disabling us from traveling. So these passengers who are getting seated into our aircraft for now are headed over to Singapore to enjoy the National Day Parade. And since Monday is an off in Singapore, it's going to be a long weekend. So there are going to be people flying over onwards to Jakarta. We expect a full flight and we're going to be having a lot of fun along the way. Okay, there's our turnaround and checkup. Everything's looking good. Let's have, I think that's enough time for the passengers to be seated. We are super quick. Boarding takes little to no time on an airline. So let's put the performance page over here, which is not set up. Thanks for that. Go to the performance page. Let's open the Toliss page again. And we are on a 33 degrees, so that's pretty good for a flaps 1 departure. So let's put in V1 as 150, V rotation as 150 again, and 153 is going to be our V2. Set. Flexing up to 65 degrees, which is over here. 65, and THA's information is 1, which is the flap position.
Taxi 68, working runway at Alpha 6 requires Charlie 32.
Set.
Tennessee 628, taxi to stand Charlie 32 via Alpha, Bravo 12, Hotel Sierra 4.
Alpha Bravo 12, Hotel Density 68.
Tennessee 628 after Hotel Sierra 4.
After Hotel Sierra 4, Density 68.
Okay, cargo doors are closed. Let's also close our boarding gate. Let's call for our pushback, which we are expecting towards our right, towards our west. So let's call the pushback truck.
Now to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Okay, good there.
Down to cockpit. Tow is
Driving up. Let's put the beacon light on. Let everyone know we are good to go. Put in the fuel pumps, and APU master start switch goes on. Navigation lights can go on. We'll wait for the flaps to open for our APU. There it is, the flaps are open. So the start switch goes on. APU will start to come to life. We can see it. The N% and the EGT both are rising. We are good. Switch it over to flight plan page. And we are good there. The rudder trim is fine.
All doors and hatches are closed.
They are connecting.
Ready to connect.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, this is not linked. I'll link it later on. Or actually just let me link it. Done. And now this chart should be visible over here as well. Yep. So now I can close the browser.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, we are good for pushback. Let's ask for that permission. What gate are we at? Alpha 7. Looking good. We now have no traffic around us. Lumpur radar. Golf Kilo 2206 at Alpha 7. Requesting push and start. What QNH? I haven't put in a QNH. QNH is... damn, I've changed the key, so... Lumpur radar. Golf Kilo 2206 at Alpha 7. Requesting push and start. I changed the key for my key binding for expired, so that caused the confusion.
Just to confirm, your call sign is
Golf Kilo 2206.
stand by.
QNH is 1006. Jai Ho? Alright. Jai Ho, Jai Ho. Welcome to the stream, Arul. The new overlay seems awesome.
Golf Kilo 2206, push and start approved, face west 14 right.
Facing west, expecting 14 right, Golf Kilo 2206, thank you. Okay, sounds good. We have our pushback clearance, so let's release the parking brake. And we have just 9 days to go, friends. Just 9 days to go for MSFS. APU bleed is on. We are on APU par, pushing back. That seems to be a rather quick turn. Okay, no worries. So we'll start our turn engines when we are completely aligned with this line here. We are delayed push and start. Should not be an issue.
Lumpur error, red cap 892, stand Charlie 4 and requesting IFR clearance to Langkawi.
That is good for us.
Wicket 892, flight plan non-standard, sir. Can you file a proper flight plan, sir?
I will check and call you back, sir.
Come live.
Red
come
cap
to live.
892.
Thanks for that, Arul. I'm glad you like it. I've tried to make it a lot more similar to MSFS design language, so hopefully it works well with that. Hopefully we can get all this information from MSFS when we stream, so that it's looking pretty good on that front. The trucks in Explain have no care.
Lumpur error, red cap 892. Sir, request of flight level 280 and requesting IFR clearance to Langkawi.
9 days to go. Yes.
Wicket 92, I still see your old flight plan. Could you reconnect?
Okay, we should have a good start. Yes, engines are available.
Stand by.
Brilliant. We'll wait for this guy. We'll not give him the clearance to disconnect just yet. Let's start up engine number 1. Let's hear that PTO park to life. And we are good from the PTU front. Engines are coming to life. We are next to this fence. Baby's looking awesome. Should have a good start. Coming to life. Okay. Once it says available, we'll give them the disconnect signal. Yep, the power just switched over and engines should be available. Yes, available. Alright. Disconnect.
That's D628, extend Charlie 32 for a service. Good day.
Good day, bye bye.
Arul, this scenery is freeware. It is a completely free scenery and it's looking pretty damn good. I mean, the modeling is pretty amazing. We have some cars over here. This our tow truck is disconnecting. That's pretty normal. They should disconnect. And yeah, pretty looking quite good actually. There's a helipad over there. And
Lumpur, good afternoon. Scooter 464, flight level 230 inbound Gapta, information hotel.
Scooter 464, Lumpur, radar, Skok. Stand by.
we'll have to wait for ATC to get free, then we'll take our taxi clearance. Let's turn off our
Scooter 464, Skok 3406.
Scott 3406, Scooter 464.
Scooter 464, Lumpur, radar, identify, clear to Lumpur, Linky 1, Bravo, arrival, Gupta transition, expect ILS approach, runway 14 left.
Clear into Lumpur, Lenki 1 Bravo, Gupta transition, expect ILS 14 left, Scooter 464.
Scooter 464 and when ready descend flight level 150.
When ready, descend flight level 150, Scooter 464.
Lumpur radar Golf Kilo 2206, ready to taxi. I need to change this key again. Lumpur radar Golf Kilo 2206, ready to taxi.
Golf Kilo 2206, taxi holding point Charlie 1, runway 14 right via Tango 8, Tango 6, Foxtrot Delta 1, QNH 1006.
Taxi to Charlie 1 via Tango 8, Tango 6, Foxtrot Delta 1 for 14 right, Golf Kilo 2206. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, aircraft.
Lumpur Aero Red Cap 892. Sir, confirm you received our flight plan.
Okay, we are moving.
Rica 892, I'll send you one minor amendment, sir. Give me a second.
Copy.
So yeah, explain does that sometimes. We should be having straight out. We don't need to go this way. We're going straight out. Let's turn on our taxi lights, turn off lights. The people in that building over there are going to be blinded by our lights, but that's okay. What was that left side? This? I think the plane just, so the better pushback plugin that I'm using sends the plane flying towards the left for some reason, but nothing to worry about. Let's turn on our chrono. Let's time from our gate to gate how long it took for us to fly. It's scheduled as 30 minutes, 35 minutes. It's a very, very short hop. For coming in hot. Aircraft loves to taxi quite quickly. Let's switch it over to mode Charlie. Good there. Should have some pretty good views. The ortho is amazing as we get closer. Actually all along the way, since it looks like a pretty clear day. So yeah, let's put on some brakes. Going too hot there. Speed limit on turns at all airports across the world is 10 knots. We're at 6 knots right now. That's perfectly fine.
Radar, Scooter 464, we have a request.
Scooter 464, go.
Scooter 464, we would like to request track shortening if possible later ahead.
Scooter 464, copy, then descend 7,000 feet. You can expect track shortening.
Descend 7,000 speed, we'll expect shortening. Thank you very much, Scooter 464.
And Scooter 464, Lumpur, QNH is 1006.
QNH 1006, Scooter 464.
He had asked us to.
And Lumpur radar, red
what?
cap 892, we are ready to copy clearance, sir.
Okay,
Will not
92, you are clear to
set up fine.
Langkawi
We have
via
Tango
the
6
Agosa 2 Juliet departure, runway 14 right, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 5105.
Look at those beauties over there. Cargo. Queen, the A380.
Clear to Langkawi, will departure runway 14 right and Agosa 2 Juliet departure. Will climb and maintain 6,000 feet initially and squawk 0105. Red cap 892.
Red cap 892, negative 5105.
5105, copied. Red cap 892.
Red cap 892, read back correct.
Right on Foxtrot. And Delta 1 is ahead, and there's our holding point run for the runway. It's an AirAsia standing over there, ready to go. Wait, is that Addy by any chance? Because he mentioned that he's going to be flying. Actually, he flies 199, so yeah, not him. There's Charlie 1. We're approaching our holding point. So let's have the flight attendant seated. Do a takeoff config test. We are good.
Yeah.
Hoping that will give us the clearance. Okay, stop here. There's our holding point for Charlie 1. Lumpur radar, Golf Kilo 2206 at Charlie 1.
Golf Kilo 2206, surface winds light and variable, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Golf Kilo 2206, thank you. Let's go, let's roll. Good there, come on aircraft, let's go. Now it wants us to taxi slowly. I mean, what? Okay, we are lining up. Throttles to 40%. Everything's looking stable. Flex set. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is coming alive. Let's give it a little bit of forward pressure as it requires. There's 80 knots. V1 coming up. And rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Bye bye, Kuala Lumpur. Turn on our terrain radars. So listen a little bit closer.
Scooter 464, continue descend 5,000 feet level by kilo.
Descend 5,000 feet level by kilo, Scooter 464.
Scooter 464, confirm key dot.
Key dot, Scooter 464.
464.
Climb thrust is set.
Sprung approach from Malaysia 139er, good day.
Malaysia 139er, Lumpur radar, good day.
Malaysia 139er, FF flight to Yankee Papa Alpha Delta, ready to copy, ATC clearance.
Beautiful, beautiful departure.
Malaysia 139er, you are cleared to your destination. Flight plan route via the Mythos 1 kilo departure, runway 14 right. Initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 5406.
Malaysia 139er, clear to destination, Adelaide via Mythos 1 kilo, standard departure. Out of runway 14 right, initial climb 6,000 and the squawk will be 5406.
Malaysia 139er, read back correct.
For a beautiful, beautiful departure out of Kuala Lumpur, I'm sorry.
Lumpur radar, red cap 892, we are ready for push and start.
There's 190 knots, so tracked our
Okay,
flaps.
92 push and start approved, face west, runway 14 right.
Faced west, runway 14 right, red cap 892.
Lumpur radar, crossing 5,000 for 6,000, call for 2206.
Golf Kilo 2206, Lumpur radar, identify, continue climb flight number 250, left and direct to Okako.
Climb to flight level 250 and direct Ogako, Golf Kilo 2206. Ogako is set. And let's climb direct to flight level 250. I think he made our flight a lot shorter than it was. Put that in. I think it's fine. Just return that we need to climb. No worries there. Don't want to overwhelm our passengers by taking any sharp turns. Do a gentle direct to Ogako. So put on the maps over here. I think we're going to be flying over land instead of flying over sea. Or actually we are going to go over the sea at some point. Okay, still hand flying this baby.
Kuala
Hand flying
Lumpur
the
clearance, red cap 321, how do you read?
Red Cat 321, strength 5.
There is 10,000 feet, so autopilot goes on. Land. Oh, nothing to see here, friends. Nothing to see here. All our lights go off. Seatbelt signs go off, and our passengers are free to go over the cable. The engines are at full blast, so let's hear this baby roar past us. Oof, that sound, man. Beautiful sound. Look at it go. Amazing. Hope you guys like that departure, friends. We are still climbing out, but we have ATC for most of our way. Hopefully. We do have ATC on ground at Singapore. We don't have an approach. No worries.
Kuala Lumpur clearance, red cap 321, request clearance for Langkawi.
Red Cat 321, this is Lumpur radar. You are cleared to Langkawi via the Agosa 2 Juliet departure, runway 14 right. Initial climbs to 6,000 feet,
Turn
squawk
the volume down.
5106.
clear for departure, runway 14 right, Agosa 2 Juliet, climb and maintain 6,000 feet, squawk 5106.
Is that Addy? Sounds a lot like Addy.
Breaker 321, reback correct.
Let me check.
Thank you, sir. Good day. We'll call you for mission start.
Sounds a lot like Addy. Was it Red Cap 321? Oh no, it's not Addy. Sorry, Addy. Meant no offense. Beautiful scenery. The sadly discolored Google scenery. I think MSFS with the whole Bing thing, there's one thing for sure.
Good afternoon, this is Malaysia 9722. Ready check for the witness.
Scenery for
Malaysia 9722.
MSFS is going to be at least not looking bad in the sense that there's discoloration at every few miles. So you see this? That's the problem with Google scenery. When you when you generate ortho with the Google as a source, you get the latest data. No problem, no doubt. Like you see a little bit of cloud there as well in the scenery, but that's not an issue. As big of an issue. But this discoloration looks quite bad.
Malaysia 9722 Eastern departures are not available, able to accept Kimat. So after departure will be Kima 1 kilo, after Kima track direct Victor Papa kilo.
Sorry, just a second.
I'll send you a text.
Thank you.
We have a pretty strong headwind. Might be a little bit longer than for our flight. Strobe light is off.
Scooter 464 request track shuttling, possibly direct
Nothing to
Dagu.
see here, friends.
Scooter 464, he said 4,000 feet, check, turn left direct to Dagu, clear airless approach runway 14 left. What is the
This is
station
standard as well.
He said 4,000 feet, turn left direct Dagu, clear ILS 14 left report established, Scooter 464.
Alright, let's turn on some music and enjoy the rest of our flight. Although a short one, but yeah.
Kuala Lumpur ground, Red Cap 321, request push and start.
Breaker 321, push and start blue face east runway 14 left.
Push and start approved, facing east, runway 14 right.
Lumpur Red Cap 892, ready for taxi, sir.
Breaker 892, taxi holding point Charlie 1, runway 14 right via Sierra 10, Sierra 6, Foxtrot 4, Foxtrot Delta 1, QNH 1006.
Will taxi via Sierra 10, Sierra 6, Foxtrot to Delta 1, to holding point at runway 14 right, Red Cap 892.
Breaker 892, Sierra 10, Sierra 6, Foxtrot 4, Foxtrot Delta 1.
Foxtrot 4, Foxtrot Delta 1, red cap 800.
Scooter 464, establish localizer 14 left.
Scooter 464, surface wind, slide in Zibo, runway 14 left, clear to land.
14 left, clear land, Scooter 464.
Go Kilo 2206, you are leaving my airspace, radar services terminated, monitor inform altitude decimal 10 seat level. Good.
Switch over to 1228 and apologies, I was on mute. That's good. Alright, it's already telling us to put in our destination data. Oh, we're pretty. Have we reached top of climb? Okay. We have a 21-mile cruise more to go. Let's quickly put in the data for our arrival into Singapore. Put in the mid-hour for that. For runway 20 center, not 20 right. First we have to change that. Center and Lady 3B. That's the one. Nowhere. No transition. Let's first put that in. Okay. Let's have a look at the performance page. Yes. QNH at Singapore as of now is where is QNH? QNH. God. Okay, 1007. Oh, 1007. The temperature is +32. Winds are variable between 150 and 220. How do I print variable? Anyone knows in chat? Let me know, guys. I usually, when I see variable, I just put it. Well, it's 180 degrees. 180. Okay, 180 at 8 knots, and it's varying between 150 and 230. That's perfect. Okay. And let's pull up the charts for Singapore as well. By the time we do, we'll be at our top of descent, which is coming up quickly on us. This is super short flight. Approaching runway 20 center. Transition flight level is 130, that's perfect. And the minimums are 200. Okay. Good there. Let's also pull up the chart for Lady 3B. 3 Bravo. Lady 3 Bravo. There that is. And also the chart for our taxi. We have ground available. We have the current please go. Here as well. Okay. Looking good. There's our approach chart coming up. There and exactly on point. We are at our top of descent. So let's start our descent to flight level 2-3 first. We need to be at flight level 2-3 by top 1. Okay, have started to descend, and seatbelt signs both on. Brilliant. That was what, a 2-minute cruise? Rather quick. Rather quick. Gorgeousness right there. Okay, that's done. Let's continue our descent to flight level 180 now. 184, so we'll put that in. Approaching Singapore. Actually, we should make that announcement over to our passengers as well. Since we're already in the passenger cabin, so if I can be a little bit loud. I wish there was something that I could do to create that robotic effect. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck. We have begun our descent into Singapore. We should be on the ground in the next 10 minutes. And hope you had a nice flight, even though a short one, and hope to see you fly with Golf Kilo soon. Have a great day ahead, and hope you enjoy your stay at Singapore, and a happy National Day to you guys. Done. Making fly quite good. Flying along the coastline. We are descending as planned. Let's put in an auto brake. Music seems a tad bit loud, so let's bring down the volume slightly. Should be fine now. Rama is coming up, and we are exactly as filed. Let's continue descend now to flight level 120. There it is. Arama is 0.3 miles away, and we continue on descent. Look at that steep descent angle. But I'm sure it's not as apparent when you're inside the aircraft. Plane looks like it's nosediving. Just 25 minutes now. We'll be on the ground the next 10 to 15 minutes, and that would make our flight exactly half an hour, 22 minutes in the air, basically. Because we're about 8 minutes away. That's perfect. Following this arrival, so we're taking a left turn over there, over like that, and it's coming into land for this runway right there. This has to be one of the first few times that I'm landing at 20 center. I've always landed at 20 right, so new stuff for me as well. Let's have a look, and if the ATC asks, we can tell them what preference we have. We'll take the T2 South End. This one, right. clouds are looking gorgeous, man. I mean, yeah, we have MSFS. I mean, I would come back to MSFS for almost everything, and I would be drawing comparisons between the two, but I really do have to say that given the way Explain has evolved over the few years, to give that much time to MSFS, then we'll see where it is, because Explain when with ortho and clouds like these is quite amazing itself. I mean, it's no slouch. So when you give that kind of performance and time to MSFS with those add-ons, both free and payware, we're going to be having some fun. We should have been at 10,000. We're at 12,000. We are going over to JB. We're going over to Alpha, and by Alpha we should be at 6,000. Does that clarify? Kind of. Okay. So we've missed this one, but by Alpha we'll be at 6,000. That's for sure. All set. Continue for descent. 1009 7 was the QNH at Singapore. Yep. So let's put that there as well. And here as well. Good. Auto brake is set. Speed brake is armed. I messed up a few things when we were taking off, but that definitely won't be happening now. We're approaching now 10,000 feet, so landing lights will go on. Singapore is towards our right there, below our wing over there. From here, that's Singapore. You can see the skyline. Pretty amazing scenery for free, man. I mean, there's absolutely no complaints. We have the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, and I think the people who visited Singapore, almost everyone goes here. Gardens by the Bay. Oh, that haze, man. Suddenly just popped down on me. We were just doing a sightseeing. Come on. We'll be heading back inside. We are under 10,000 feet, so our landing lights will go on. Wing light has to go on. Approaching. Let's do a little bit of an expedited descent. So we are going a little hotter than we would want to be. Pull up our speed brakes because we should also be slower than where we are right now. As soon as it crosses pink dot, we will pull it back on our descent rate so that plane can slow down. Yeah, we're going way over speed. That haze just came out on us. I mean, we were just having a look. Descending, because if we're not following this direction, we should be actually that is right. Anyway, we're crossing it now, so that's okay. There's Singapore. You can see some slight silhouettes, but yeah. I think that's the military airport. Don't quote me on that. Okay, looking good. We are approaching Alpha at 6,000 and at 220 knots, which is perfect. After we cross Alpha, we'll be continuing our descent to 3000. Let's pull up our speed brakes so that the engines don't go all out. I think we're through the clouds right now. And the Cirrus layer. Should not be that dramatic for sure, but it is, so can't do much. After Alpha, we'll be taking a left turn, coming around to land like that. There's a left turn, let's start our descent again. Slight tailwind pushing us ahead, pushing us closer to our destination, which is about 11 miles away, give or take. Just going a little bit further ahead. Oh, 21 miles away, sorry. At 3000 peaceful. I am not sure whether this is a Navigraph issue or some other issue that the aircraft is following, or some is differing from the chart over here, but that's for sure that I'm following the chart and not this. Definitely not following the chart for now. I think we missed it again. We're breaking through the clouds now. Visibility is going to get better. Yep. Look at that. Aircraft come. Are lining up, plane is slowing up, and should be at flight. Oh, we've already passed our decel point, have we? So yeah, we should be slowing down quite rapidly now. Flaps to position 1, retract our speed brakes, have this aircraft slow down. I just heard someone saying that they're on. Ooh. What runway? What did he say that he was landing at? So entering runway for departure, that's okay. Let's call it in. We should have flaps to position 2. Singapore traffic, Golf Kilo 2206, turning right base for 20 center, landing in 5 minutes. the hold that speed, hold that speed, hold that speed. Come on. Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. You don't want to be at flight level. Actually, should have at 967. Turn on a landing system. We are coming closer to our. This should be 14. Just in case we don't capture it. There it is. Glide slope and localizer are both captured. So we'll be flying at 160 till 6 knots or halfway to that point. There's a runway. So drop the gear. Slow it down to 160 and flaps position 3. Landing speed today is 137. Let's pause the music. Focus on the landing now. Gear is down. All green. Good. Let's allow the cabin to know that we are landing now. Taking it lots faster than we should be, but I feel we have a traffic. Oh, that's not coming in. That's not a factor. Okay, no problem. We have traffic taking off. That's Singapore 915 rolling. There's a 4-mile final, so let's slow down to landing speed now. 137. Actually a managed speed mode. And flaps to position full. Oops. Okay, we are all set. Landing checklist. Landing checklist is all green. Cabin is ready. Landing lights are on. Gear is down. Speed brake is armed. Flaps are full. We have clearance. Brilliant. 1000, so it's my aircraft now. Yep. Let's have a good landing, guys. Let's butter it out. .500 jet. A little bit too high. Let's drop the gear. Drop the nose. Okay, not a better, no problem. Acceptable landing still. .70 knots, to reversers are stored. Auto brake is off. We'll exit our runway towards the right from here. Slow this baby down, manual braking. Pull back the flaps and the spoilers. Aircraft is still slowing down. We have exited and let's call ground. Ground is at 124.3.
Good job.
Thanks.
Singapore ground, good afternoon. Golf Kilo 2206 with you, holding short Echo 6.
Gap 2206, welcome to Singapore. Vacate Echo 6, turn right onto Echo Papa.
Vacate Echo 6, right onto Echo Papa, Golf Kilo 2206. Okay, let's go. Turn off our landing light. Switching over to taxi light. We are rolling. Wing light goes on. Strobe light would have gone off. So brake fans are on. Let's start our APU. Okay, let's actually Echo Papa is this one, okay, right? So we can take this one. Welcome to Singapore, friends. Welcome to Singapore. Turn off.
Golf Kilo Alpha 2206, any stand preference for today?
Negative, sir. We'll take any standard you have for us. Golf Kilo 2206.
Golf Kilo Alpha 2206, Roger, continue taxi Echo Papa, Romeo 3, Bay Foxtrot 35.
Taxi to Foxtrot 35 via Echo Papa and Romeo 3. Golf Kilo 2206. That's Romeo 3 over there, and we'll take Foxtrot 35. Brilliant. APU flap is open. Start mode. APU is coming to life. We're going to be tagged. Parking. That's Foxtrot 37. I'm assuming Foxtrot 35 could be the first one or the second one there. Okay. I think it's right next to this guy right here. Yep. Let's turn off our taxi light. Stand is pretty close, so we need to be taxiing quite slowly as well. That's gate to gate 45 minutes. Not bad at all. Foxtrot 35, there's a stand coming up. This has not capturing us for some reason. That seems okay. A310 is there, so we'll just park there. We don't have an A319 or A320.
Stations information Romeo Car.
Okay, sounds good. APU is on. and APU bleed is on. So let's turn off our engines. Beacon light goes off, seatbelt signs go off. All of our passengers are now ready to deboard. It's happy National Day for them. Let's open up the gate. Gate is opened, and let's also have the cargo open so that these bags can be thrown around by the ground crew. We are good. We're getting set up for our next leg. Brakes are cooling down, brake fan is on. Let's disconnect from VATSIM for a minute there, and let's have a look at our landing. It wasn't the best for sure, but I'm hoping it wasn't as bad either. Let's take this guy back. There's our runway. There we are, coming in. Golf Kilo. Not bad on the center line. I mean, oh, we just dropped it right there. Oh, we dropped it right there. Yeah, I think the I think that's what our issue was. The flare was too quick, but not bad at all. Airport view. We have the airport on our right there. I mean, it was a little hard that we dropped the last 10 feet or so quite rapidly. I think we cut power too rapidly. That was the issue. Yeah, it had to be a little smoother, but I was a little bit too abrupt to cut the power, and that's what caused. I mean, from a passenger view, this doesn't look that bad. It just looks like a firm landing. So we're definitely not bad there. Just dropped the last few feet a little rapidly than what we had planned. Not a bad landing by any measure. Okay guys, sorry. I'm gonna be throwing it over to the Be Right Back screen while we prepare ourselves for the for the 7th leg for our world tour and 2nd leg for today. Stick around and I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back. We are back on the ground at Singapore.
All stations, information route Sierra now current.
We are on the ground at Singapore. The aircraft next to us is pushing back, and the Singapore scenery is looking amazing. Just amazing. I mean, just look at this airport, man. Oh, so good. It's done with so much perfection. There are moving trains. These trains that go all the way to Jewel right here. The water is definitely not like that. For sure it doesn't go like that. But yeah. That's the second terminal. Terminal 1. This Singapore Changi. Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful airport all in all. Some ships over there which are ready for the loading or unloading process, and Singapore skyline towards our right there. Perfect. Let's head back into the cockpit. Everything is looking nice and dandy. Let's start to push get this guy ready for our next leg. So we are flying now from Singapore over to Jakarta, which is Victor Whiskey India, sorry, put that in. We are now Golf Kilo 2207. Cost index for this leg is supposed to be 7, and the cruising flight level is 370. Let's have the loading done, then we'll contact ATC for our clearance. So for our loading we need to be at 56.8. That's set. 56.8, 29.2. Oh sorry, it's 28.9. 28.9. And block fuel is 5.8. It's good, and let's add that fuel as well. Toliss sadly does not have the real-time refueling, so it's all pretty quick. Okay, so now for our flight planning purposes we will have to contact ground, which we are already tuned to. Let's call it in. Let's have the latest information Sierra, which he just talked about. I don't think anything has changed as such apart from the wind, I'm assuming. Oh, departure runway is now changed to 20 right. Okay, we'll have to update that. Right. Give me a quick minute, guys. SimBrief is pulling out the new data. We would also have to change our flight plan as filed into Watson. Now we good. We are connected again. Oh yeah. What time is it at Singapore? It's 5, so it's good evening. Good evening, Singapore ground. Golf Kilo 2207 now with you. Requesting our IFR to Jakarta as filed, please. We have information Sierra on board.
Actually, what's the call sign? Could you say again?
Golf Kilo Alpha 2207.
Okay, 2207 Singapore ground. Hello, stand by for clearance number 1.
I think why I'm not saying that to him, but yeah, we're standing by for us, for people over on our chat. Oh, I did not stop that chrono.
Singapore ground A319 and cut off. See you later. Bye bye. 再见了。
再见。
再见，Ashna AC33。
And now for
And I got that 2207 clear.
ready to copy. Golf 2207.
Golf Air 2207, tech question cleared to Jakarta. Anito 7 Bravo departure. Expect flight level 370, squawk 0175.
Clear to Jakarta. Sir, could we have the Anito 7 Foxtrot on runway 20 right, as that's what the 8 is said?
Golf Air 2207, my apologies. We cleared Anito 7 Foxtrot departure. Clearance remains the same.
Alright, so we're clear to Jakarta on the Anito 7 Foxtrot departure off of 20 right, squawking 0175, flight level 370, Golf 2207.
Golf Air 2207, we back our reds, call for push.
Wilco will call me ready for push, Golf 2207. Okay, we are set up there. Put that in. We're good. From Anito, let's just put this in. From Anito, we are going to be on another airway, which is Bravo 470. I need to put that in first. Bravo 470. Okay. And we're on it till Bunik, which is Bravo Uniform November India Kilo. Right, let's insert that. And from Bunik we'll be on our arrival then for 07 right at Jakarta. ILS 07 right on the Bunik to Foxtrot. We don't have a VIA, we don't have a transition, and we don't have a discon either. Sorry, brilliant on that front. Yep, looking good, everything's looking good. Let's insert that guy in there. Let's open up the Toliss page again. Head on over to our performance page. The weather in Singapore is quite pleasant, 33 degrees. Makes for a flaps 1 departure. So, what am I doing? Why 23? 152 for our V1. Again 152 for our V rotation. And 155 for our V2. Okay, flexing now at 65 again. Flaps position 1. DHS is up 0.1. Good there. This is set. This is set. APU is already on, so let's call our pushback truck. We should be pushing back in this direction and then taking it left on Echo Papa. It's going to be a slightly long taxi since we're now going on to 20 right, so we're going to be taxiing like this. Slightly long taxi, but let's have our pushback called in.
Cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Ah, that's wrong. That's our pushback truck coming up. This aircraft. Oh, he actually gave that guy that way to taxi. Pushback. I need to put that back. Let's close our doors. Let's cancel this stop pushback, and we'll have to do it all over again. Given that friend of ours was given that way to taxi, so we will have to. What we were doing for the first time seemed to be right. Okay.
Toliss driving up.
Now let him drive up. Put on our beacon lights, seatbelt sign will go on. Let's close our cargo gates. Okay, we're good there. This guy is connecting. Give them a minute. Jetway did not connect. So
Okay.
this
All
guy's
doors
connecting
and
up.
passengers closed. Ready to connect.
Oh, close this boarding gate of ours as well. We will have the brake fan on till the max point. We have the wheels are still closed. The brakes are still slowing down. Sorry, cooling down, which we should be fine with as we push back. Our arrivals will go off. We don't need these anymore. D2 need this. Turn off our landing system for now.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
QNH is 107 still. Alright. So let's call for our permission to push back. Singapore ground. Golf Kilo 2207 at Foxtrot 35 requesting push and start.
Golf 2207, push and start approved, facing south.
Push and start approved, face south, Golf Kilo 2207. Thank you. What is south? What is south? I think this. Oh my god, he gave it. What is he doing? Now he's giving us facing south. What is happening? Actually, you know what? I'll just really give the wrong way. He'll have to change that around.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
This guy made a boo-boo. That's okay. Switching over engines to our start-stop mode. We are pushing back. Bye-bye to country number 3 for now. Is it 3? Oh, it's 4. Singapore was our 4th country. So it's bye-bye now to country number 4 for us. That seems like a good enough way back. Start up engine number 2 as we are pushed back. Let's hear it come to life. Watch this departure. This guy is rolling. Look at that 777 go. Oof. that's a late rotate. Runways. There it is.
Singapore ground, good afternoon. Singapore 182,
Beautiful
request for
departure.
clearance
Beautiful.
to Brunei, flight level 370.
Singapore 182, Singapore Grand Hello, stand by for clearance number 1.
Okay, let's focus back on our flight. Starting engine number 1. P2 is working again.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Singapore 182, flight level 370 is unavailable. Can you accept flight level 290 or flight level 330 instead?
Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
I can go for 330.
There's
Singapore
the
182,
talking
copy, stand
traffic.
by.
Another 777. Singapore 182. Okay, we have a good start. Disconnect and hand signals.
Singapore 182 clearance.
Let's do a flight control check.
Ready to copy, Singapore
Ailerons
182.
down. Sorry, elevators
Singapore
down.
182 cleared to
Checked.
Brunei, Toman 4 Foxtrot,
Up
departure,
and
runway 20
default checked.
right. Expect flight
Pull
level
up.
330,
Pull
squawk
up. Checked.
0177.
And released back to center. Good. Aileron to
Ready to
the right.
Brunei via Toma.
Checked.
Correction, Singapore 182
Center,
cleared
checked.
for Brunei
Left,
via Toman
checked.
for Foxtrot,
Center,
departure
checked.
20 right,
to the
climb
right.
330, squawk 0177.
Center checked.
Singapore
And
182,
left,
reback correct, call for push.
checked. Center checked. Pitch trim up. This is already set. Is it? Is it changing? Okay, point 1 was there.
Singapore 182, reback correct, call when ready for push.
This is good. Turn off our engine.
Roger, we'll call ready for
APU.
push, Singapore
We
182.
have good to go. Everything's looking good. APU goes off. Taxi light goes on and return off light goes on. Let's call it in. Singapore ground. Golf Kilo 2207. Ready to taxi.
Last station calling Singapore ground, second call sign.
Golf Kilo Alpha 2207.
Golf 2207, taxi Echo Papa, holding point Echo 1, runway 207, QNH 1007.
So just to clarify, the departing runway for us was 20 right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Golf 2207, disregard. Continue taxi Echo Papa, hold short Quebec.
Taxi on Echo Papa, hold short Quebec. Golf Kilo 2207. Okay, let's go. Release our parking brake. Go to taxi on Echo Papa, so we'll just take a right turn over
Scooter
here.
634, Singapore Grand Hello, CLU strength 5.
Flaps position 1.
Scooter 634 requesting IFAR
Align. Auto brake is set to max. Let's do a takeoff
Scooter
config
634,
test.
flight level
Looks
33, because the flight level 300 is too high.
good. Is that a little bit
Are you
of
able to
water?
accept flight level 220 or
Yeah.
flight level 240 instead?
240 good. Scooter 634.
APU is cooling down.
Sorry, say again for Scooter 634.
Scooter 634 flight level 240 fine.
Scooter 634, copy. Cleared Kuala Lumpur, Maspo for Foxtrot departure, runway 20 right. Expect flight level 240,
We need to
squawk
keep an eye out for Quebec. It's not
0121.
on the chart.
Cleared to
Oh,
Kuala
that's the Quebec.
Lumpur,
That's Quebec.
runway 20
This
right.
point over here is Quebec.
Via Maspo for Foxtrot.
This whole taxiway is Quebec, so we need to hold
Expect
short
flight
of
level
the taxiway.
240, squawk 01.
Alright.
Scooter 634.
Scooter 634, reback correct, call when ready for push and start.
We'll go Scooter 634.
This guy's speaking rather softly, man.
Singapore ground, Singapore 182.
Go ahead.
Singapore ground, I would like to ask if 20 center is active. If I can go there instead.
Singapore 182 runway 20 center is closed. Are you able to accept runway 20 right instead?
Okay, Roger. I will go 20 right instead. Now ready for push and start at Bay Echo 3 type 77 Whiskey.
Singapore 182 push and start approved facing east.
Roger, face east, Singapore 182.
Beautiful, beautiful airport, man. Absolutely love it. This is FedEx waiting over there among a few Singapore Airlines waiting
Scuda
ahead.
634 at stand Charlie 1, ready for push and start.
We are approaching Quebec.
Scuda 634 push and start approved facing north.
Push and start approved, face north, Scuda 634.
Gokea 2207 continue taxi Echo Papa, Quebec, hold short, Whiskey Papa.
Continue taxi on Echo Papa and Quebec, hold short now on Whiskey Papa. Golf Kilo 2207. Okay, Whiskey Papa is this one. So we now don't have to hold short of Quebec. Pretty good. And I mean, come on, how beautiful is this aircraft, this airport? Flying over here at night is so brilliant. This could have been a departing runway, but it's closed now. So we have a longer taxi to go. Out of Singapore on to Jakarta. Oh, this was our taxi. What is happening? Why? We are still on the ground. Why is it giving us a marker information right now? Would you still want to do that? Yeah. Shut up. Well, actually, there were some few aircrafts over there, right? What? Can we see them? Oh god. Don't worry, we'll have aircraft to see from here. Do we? Will we? Okay. No problem. No problem. I'm assuming that he's making us hold short, so there may be one of these aircrafts taxiing. Beautiful aircraft taxiing. This guy is pushing back, he's not taxiing.
Gokea 2207 continue taxi Quebec, Whiskey Papa, holding point Whiskey 1 runway 20 right, QNH 1007.
Continue taxi on Quebec, then right on Whiskey Papa for Whiskey 1. Holding short of that for runway 20 right, QNH 1007. Golf Kilo 2207. No holdings. Brilliant. There's Whiskey Papa. Second turn from here. We don't have anyone taxiing. We are quite good there. There's the other traffic. This would have been our whole line. Slow it down.
Scooter 634 ready for taxi.
Scooter 634, tax, question, confirm you're on Whiskey Alpha.
A firm Scooter 634 is on Alpha, facing north.
Scooter 634, Roger, taxi Whiskey Alpha, Quebec, Whiskey Papa, holding point Whiskey 1, runway 20 right, QNH 1007.
Is that traffic?
Taxi via
Traffic?
Whiskey Alpha, Quebec, Whiskey Papa, hold short, Whiskey 1 for runway 20 right, QNH 1007.
I think we'll have to hold to let them land if they're landing on 20 right. Not sure which runway they're going for. Could be 20 center as well. Check from here. What does it look like? Looks like they're on path for 20 right only. So we'll have to wait for them to land. There's no point taxiing faster. We would have to wait for them to vacate. There's a holding point.
Singapore ground, Singapore 182 ready to taxi.
Singapore 182, taxi via Romeo 2, Romeo 1, Echo Papa, Quebec, hold short Whiskey Papa.
Roger, taxi to Romeo 2, Echo Papa, Quebec, and hold short Whiskey Papa, Singapore 182.
Cocker 2207, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, just be advised there's a scooter landing 20 right.
AFM, we have the landing traffic in sight and we're switching over to 122.8. Thank you so much for your ATC today. Have a great day at Golf 2207.
You're welcome, have a good day too.
Singapore traffic, Golf 2207, holding short, runway 20 right at Whiskey 1. So these passengers and seated while we watch this aircraft land. Ooh. Isn't he too high? I thought the threshold is quite far. Okay. Not bad. Brilliant landing. Singapore traffic, Golf Blue 2207 lining up, runway 20 right. This guy has already exited the runway. Absolutely brilliant. Waited for a quick departure. This guy behind us is waiting for us. Let's turn on our landing lights, take off lights, switch it over. Singapore traffic, Golf 2207, departing 20 right.
Runway 20 right.
40%. Okay, it's stabilized. EGT is stabilized. Flex set. We are rolling. Takeoff bar is set. Airspeed is coming alive. Forward pressure as required, keeping it on the center line. Bye bye Singapore. There's 90 knots. Approaching V1 and rotate. What's the rate? Get up. Bye bye Singapore from our right. Alright. Transponder to transmit and receive. Climb thrust is set. Should be looking a little bit towards our right there. Flying over these ships over here. Flaps retracted. This is still on ignition mode. This should be back normal. Ground spoilers are no longer required. These nose light can go off. Rest lights will have to stay on. Hoping for better views for this of the country, but we don't have that. No worries. Starting our left turn out of Singapore now. Approaching our altitude constraint. 6,000 feet. Have to be at or below 6,000. Still hand flying. Beautiful, beautiful turn there. Don't have to descend. And we have to maintain 6,000 for the next 18 miles. Should we hand fly? Let me know in the comments. Also guys, if you've managed to stick around for so long, if you've been watching, if you've liked what the departure looked like and the landing at Singapore, please drop a like, subscribe to my channel. We are going to be continuing our journey across the world. From Jakarta we'll be flying over to Bali and then south to Australia. It's going to be a good year of flying, as I may say, and we're going to be having a lot of fun. So do subscribe, do join the fun, and I'd love to have group flights where a lot of us are flying together. So I'm totally game for that as well. Flying over the island of Batam. Further ahead now should be Bintan. Bintan is on the side, this side. It's not Tanjung Pinang. But we're going to be taking a right, so that's not a problem. Few more minutes for us to hold this altitude, after which we will be continuing our climb. So easy and so much fun to fly this aircraft by hand. I'm not on autopilot yet. I'm having a lot of fun flying this by hand.
Singapore traffic, Singapore 603, right downwind, runway 20 right.
Singapore traffic, Singapore 182, now rolling runway 20 right.
There's Dogra, we should be turning right now, yep. I don't want to make it a steep turn, so we're just making a soft turn.
Singapore traffic, Singapore 182, now airborne passing 500.
And we continue our climb. There's a 10-degree pitch coming up. We're actually at 12.5 degrees of pitch for now. Steep rate of climb. Pretty much aligned. There's 10,000 feet coming up. That's when I switch it over to autopilot. And there's 10,000. So autopilot goes on. Landing lights go off. Wing light goes off. Seatbelt signs go off. We're good. Let's have the music playing again and enjoy the departure.
Singapore traffic, Singapore 182 going direct Toman for Toma for Foxtrot departure.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Sanjeevan. Welcome back to the stream, man. Long time gone. What's up, man? How have you been? Excited for Flight Simulator? We are 9 days to go for it. Exactly on 18th we are going to be doing some good testing on that. Sad? Why, man? My CPT might get cancelled. Why? When is your CPT? There's a havoc? I'm not sure. I'm not aware, man. Sorry. Oh, this Thursday. Okay. What happened at West Asia? I mean, we can talk on Discord if you want. If you don't want to be talking about that on stream, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm just not aware of what's happening, so thought of asking. Finally over ground again. Ortho has a lot of cloud imagery. It's never good. So let's override this side. Have a look, man. Sanjeevan, man, I don't think I'm able to access the link that you sent me on Discord because it's opening up to be weird. I think I'm not a part of the West Asia Discord server, which is what is causing this. I'll catch up with you, Sanjeevan, after the stream to understand what's happening. I mean, if I'm not able to access it now. Oh, no, oh. My god, that's long. Ouch, that's rough, man. That's quite rough. Just read that long message there. Oof. I mean, since I'm not a part of it, I may not understand what that concerned person is talking about. But this is oof. So in effect, India VACC is shut down for now. That's what this means, right? I mean, not just is that Indian or all of West Asia? Wait, I have to read that again. It's just India VACC, right? Oh. That's sad, man. That's quite sad. Given the kind of efforts that you guys were putting in for this seems very sad. And I mean, I'm not a part of it, so I don't really have a lot to say. But I think from your perspective, you guys weren't wrong. Expecting someone to spend the amount of time that you would expect a director to be putting. I mean, yeah, I am busy in my own life as well, and everyone who's in this hobby is there for the love of aviation, and that no one's being paid for anything over here. But if you're taking up responsibility of being the director, I think, yeah, you would want that a considerable amount of time goes into that, and if you can't, then you may as well just resign, because the people who are working with you are going to be, putting in their time as well. Yeah, I mean, I know the kind of effort that you guys and Pazhani and all these people have been putting in for the new sector files. I've seen those conversations going. So it's just sad that the people would, I mean, retract those messages. I mean, I don't want you to get into these issues, because see, the thing is, for me, I'm not a part of West Asia as such, so my comments may be short-sighted, but I would totally agree if no one takes me seriously, because I'm the one who took left the India VACC as such. So it's not, my comments don't really matter as such, but wherever it is, wherever you do whatever you do, if you're taking on a responsibility and not being able to do justice to it, the answer is not to shut down the entire company or the operations of whatever VACC that you are handling. you are not able to handle it, just walk out gracefully, man. That's why they say walk out when you are at the top. Everyone has responsibilities. This was rather childish of them to say that, okay, alright, what we'll do is we'll just shut down the VACC. I mean, I don't know how old these people are. Once they walk out into the professional life and they realize that, okay, we cannot just walk away, we cannot just stop operations when things get tough, they're going to be in for a rude shock when they have to manage a ton of things at work and their personal lives and their passions. I mean, you can't just stop, you can't just give up. You're not able to manage, people are complaining, buck up. If you still can't, walk away. Simple as that. And I'm not talking about anything in particular. I mean, it's true for every walk of life. Whatever you do, you have to give it your 100%. If you're not, just why let someone else suffer for you? You guys were putting in an amazing amount of effort, and now that they've shut it down, I think this has happened in the past as well, where India VACC used to really thrive, and I know about this one guy. I'm not sure. I think I've heard a few conversations about these people, but yeah, I mean, they used to be the director. They used to be an Indian director and all of that. I've been a part of India VACC from then. I agree when it's talking about the fact that training was not to come by. I think no, you are right on that part. The names that you are taking, that's perfectly right. But yeah, I think the training at that point was also a little bit shaky. I remember this because when I wanted to become an ATC, India VACC did not have trainings happening. So I had to join the Pakistan VACC, and I had to take some level of training from there. And then, as soon as Ali Abbas came along, and I put in my application to move to India. So I know that what he's talking about is to an extent right, that the training and the sector file and the whole thing has been bad for a while now. It's just the fact that when this happened, right? I mean, that's sound advice. Definitely not. I wouldn't say that it's not a good advice. You have to get your training. You have to move on. So do what you need to, and come back. So it was definitely better with Ali around, and I got my training there with him. So that's what. And I'm talking extensively about this because not that it matters to me anyway, but just the fact that I've seen what it's like. So yeah, but that's really sad, man. I mean, all of us were working towards making India stand out on the VATSIM world map, and it's just sad that for one person they have just stopped operations. And there's a huge community just from India who are aviation lovers, and who would want that if a famous streamer, let's say if Flying Beast was to make a move to VATSIM, or Captain Canada, or so many YouTubers who would want to fly to India would if they were to think of even flying in the Indian airspace, they would not now, because they would not have ATC. So I mean, I know a lot of people who've been spamming a lot of YouTubers to fly to India, and now that it's not, the ATC is not there, it's just sad. So I mean, yeah, from that front it's definitely bad, but what can we do? I mean, there's a reason. Wait, let me put this back. There's a reason why there's an Indian flag over here. There's definitely a reason, right? I'm not doing this. I could have very well not put that there. but I want people to know. My call sign on WhatsApp has VIDP there. I want people to know that, and I do put out the link of my stream on WhatsApp descriptions. So people, whoever watch, if they are controlling me on wherever part of the world, they come to my stream, they come to realize that this is an Indian flight. And if they want to say, if I tell them that okay, if they're doing a group flight of a few people who are flying with me on stream, let's say from different parts of the world, that's a lot of wishful thinking. But what if I tell them that okay, you guys come back to my airspace now, let's fly to India? That's just not happening, and that's just sad. I mean, that just kind of makes the world tour kind of moot, because where I'm coming from does not have ATC. I mean, how does that even make sense? I think that's quite a lot of ranting for today, so I'm going to be done with that. We are approaching our top of descent in the next 77 miles. Transition flight level is 130, that's fine. Okay. And minimum level 226. Set. Also pull up the chart for arrival. Which one is that? We're on the Pune to Foxtrot. Right. Yeah, Pune to Foxtrot. Yeah, that's good. Let's over to airport and also have the airport chart ready. Since we also have TAR online at Jakarta. Brilliant. 7 right is this one. Now we'll just take terminal 1. Or we'll see whatever they give us. Actually I would let's go over to terminal 3 if possible. Let's just park at April. At the April, not at a terminal. We'll see. I mean, I'm good with anything. Whatever they give us. If we land over here, we exit from Sierra. Let's target to exit by Sierra 3 or Sierra 4 if possible. Then terminal 1 seems to be a decent taxi point. Otherwise, we'll have to see. That set marker that's there. Let's have people seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck. We are about to start our descent into Jakarta in a couple of minutes, so request you all to be seated and have your seatbelts fastened. Hope you guys had a pleasant flight. Great to have you on board over Golf Kilo. Would have love to have you on our future legs over the world, and is one of the only airline across the world that flies to every country. So be welcome to take a seat on this airliner every weekend, and as we fly all over the world. If you want to come back to where we started from, it's going to take you about a year, but yeah. Hope you had a pleasant flight, and we're about to start our descent soon. Thank you very much for flying. Yep, Sanjeevan, the only airline in the world that goes all the way, man. You wanna sit from Jakarta and go over the world? We gotcha. But yeah, if you wanna come back to Jakarta, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem since it's a year-long vacation for you. So you better be loaded. The good thing is, every second country we stay for about a week, but in the middle, like for Singapore, we stayed there for about half an hour. So the travel cost for Singapore was 0, but it's now going to be quite monumental at Jakarta. So you have better be ready to pay up for the hotels in Jakarta because it's a 6-day stay. We're going to be taking off either next Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. Okay, we are approaching our top of descent. There it is. Oh, did not reset that. We need to now be at flight level 303. So let's have our start to descend and put 303 there. We are descending. Again, this aircraft seems to be nosediving. Yep. We need to have some drag introduced. Finally the nose seems to be picking up. Quite light on our fuel today, landing with just over 2.5 thousand kilograms of fuel. That's quite light, just enough for a go around if we need to, but it seems like we would not. The winds are 030 at 8, we're landing 070, so the winds aren't that strong. You have FSX. Ooh, I mean, if you were to get your hands on Simulator 2020, we could all create a network of our own. If we can just fly together, why would we need Watson? Unless like we require ATC. But if it's just a group flight that we want to do, let's say we're doing some short flights in some small aircraft, it's gonna be so much fun, man, doing that on FS 2020. Now this says we should be at flight level 290 at. Okay, so we'll take this to 290. We won't make the mistake from last time, which we just cannot do 6 miles out. We cannot descend that quickly. Aircraft is nose diving, man. Come on. 6,000 feet per minute. Bro, what are you doing? I did not mean that level of expedited. So we have sunset arrival again with those beautiful views. I mean, look at that sunset. So hot. Any which way, let's retract those speed brakes. Look there. Next waypoint, we need to be down to flight level 210, but this one itself is quite far away, 10 miles, so we can enjoy some views in the meantime. What if I try to align this with my golf video? Sun is now shining out of my golf video logo. Yes, yeah. approaching Ramal, next is Nokta. FPS is taking a huge hit. I don't know why. Come on, let us land. One back. Let's set our auto brake to low. Our landing lights. Look at them coming out like that. Okay, looking good. Turning a right from Nokta to Oscar. Next is Oscar. We should be at flight level 130 or 30,000 feet. VTGKA. Yeah, I mean I can. Charlie in Echo India is actually just I just thought it makes sense. I liked it like that, so let's just keep it like that. I think we have arrived at flight level 210 now. What is our prescribed flight level for Oscar? It's 130. Perfect. Let's bring it down further. Golden light is shining on our aircraft, making it look amazing. Tiny islands. next to Jakarta. What? What is that? Why does that look like a runway in the middle of nowhere? What is that even? It'll be popping up now. It's nothing's there. Is this Victor India? Victor India Golf. I think that's the one. There's the runway that I was talking about. I mean, what aircraft can even land there? Wonder, man. Should be interesting actually if it's a reality. I mean, if I could, why would not I? I mean, I would totally want to take a Cessna from Jakarta to here, like a 15-20 minute flight, since we are about, how much, 65 miles out, so on a Cessna it should be looking pretty damn good. I think there's our airport, landing airport. And yeah, on a Cessna it should be fine, we can definitely do that. Or any small GA aircraft actually, for that matter. Should be at 10,000 feet for the next one. Brilliant, that's our brand. Yep, there's our runway, terminal, and the city of Jakarta with their lights on. It's getting dark. There's no traffic at Jakarta, is it? Is there? Yeah. There's a... What? Where am I heading the same way? Yeah. So there's a AirAsia 77 landing. Other than that, there's not a lot of traffic. Do we still have ATC online? We do. Let's pull in the latest ATIS. Nothing seems to have changed. This is information micro. This is November now. Winds are now changed to 040 degrees at 8 knots. First was 0. Was it 040? Yeah, it's 030. 040 at 8 knots. Even better for us. And has there anything else that changed? QNH is 1008. That's set. Why is this like that? 1008. Cool. Discord thingy shows 0 online. Hey, I'll have to change that. I'm pretty sure it's not. There's no one. It's not like 0 people are online. Or does? What I'm thinking is, does Discord need to be open for it to show the right number? Why are you retracting your own messages? Sanjeevan, what are you doing? Should have been at 10,000 by now. I just screwed up. So does that update now? Now that I have Discord open in the background. Okay. UNH 1008. Good there. Ooh, the lighting, man. So this is a new mod that I've put into place. Extended night lighting. Ooh, that looks so good. This is looking quite good. Still 0? Screw it. Ooh, look at that view. What if I I think this is a good screenshot worthy moment. If I were to, yeah. This looks like a nice sweet angle. Yep, screenshot. And just go back. Build the whole up. Screenshot. Got it. Anyway, which way we should be at 7,000 now. Let's do a little bit of an expedited descent. We still have 1,000 feet to go. Or 10,000. Then we cannot cross 250 knots. So let's pull in the speed brakes. Let's allow the aircraft to descend a little bit faster. Kind of screwed up that way. We should have been descending, crossing 10,000 feet a lot before what we're doing now. It still says that arrival runway can be 07 right, so we'll contact the tower at 118.2 when we are on final. 10,000 feet, landing light goes on, wing light goes on, we are good, speed brake can be returned, and this can go back to the controlled descent mode. By darker we should be at 7,000 or in the vicinity of it, which is fine. Next is 5,000, so let's put that in as well. And after 5,000 then we'll be turning for our final. From Sepa to Kotab. Kotab is going to be our landing. After Kotab will be our landing heading. Yep. Jakarta's lighting, man. Can't wait to land back in Delhi with these kind of lightings or some major city in the US. It's gonna look quite good. Should be at flight level, sorry, speed should be at 190 knots. So this is our decel point right there. We'll go over to flaps position 1 over there. Let our aircraft slow down. Tower is still online. Amazing. Hope to stay online for our landing. And within 2 miles of our sail point. There's flaps 1. Oh, actually it will be visible from here. Coming out, slats are coming out. Perfect. Turning left. Now by quota we should be at 4,000, so let's have it ready for 3,000 for now while we turn left. Looking good. Turning on our landing system now. We are at 190, which is fine. We'll hold that till quota up, then we do descend more. So we just slow down further. Our runway is right there. That's our runway. Turning left. Localizer should be capturing now. Although I'm not set it to capture, but I will do that as soon as we are. And there's localizer. Set. Next, when we are approaching Foxtrot 074, we should be at speed 174. Okay, heading over to our approach mode. As soon as the glide scope gets captured, we will be on it. Should we not be holding? Okay. Glide scope is captured. We are, it's not showing us the distance, but we are how much? 11 mile final for now. Distance shows over here. Okay, flaps position 2. Let's look at them come out. Again, Golf Kilo is not one of those airlines which would want you to do a flaps 2 departure. Sorry, a flaps 2 landing. We are totally content with flaps full, and that's what we're going to be doing. On final now. Oh, should have contacted them way before. No worries. Jakarta Tower, good evening. Golf Kilo 2207 on final 07 right.
Golf Kilo Alpha 2207, runway 07 right, clear to land when 040 at 8 knots, QNH 1008.
Clear to land 07 right, QNH 1008. Thank you, Golf Kilo 2207. Flaps 3. Let's drop the gear, which we did not yet. We are on a 6 mile funnel, seems right. Ooh, the lighting came back. Ooh, that was a good change. it's looking quite good, guys. Do like this video if you like the landing, the views. Oh my god, it's looking so brilliant. Flaps full. Outer marker. Glide scope is alive. We are looking good. Winds are perfect. My aircraft. Alright, landing checklist. All our lights are on, all green. Gear is down, speed brake is armed, auto brake is armed. We have landing clearance. Everything's looking good. Let's have a butter at least at this end of our leg. Checked. But low. Continuing. Longer float, but no worries. Reverser stowed, auto brake is off. Exiting the runway over to our left here. Braking action is on. I think we've exited quite early from what we planned. The first exit only, yeah, Sierra 4. Okay, turning off our landing lights.
Jakarta Tower, Icon 77, fully dock, Delta 31. Thank you for your sobriety, sister. Assalamualaikum.
Cap 77, thank you for flying. Have a good evening. Walaikum salam.
Jakarta Tower, Golf Kilo 2207, exited onto Sierra 4.
Golf Kilo 2207, taxi to gate Bravo 32 via Sierra Papa 2, Sierra Charlie X-ray.
Gate Charlie 32 via Sierra Papa 2, Sierra Charlie X-ray. Golf Kilo 2207.
Negative is stand Bravo 32, Bravo
32, sir. Got it. That was my mistake. Turning off our terrain radars. This is good. This is no longer required. Pull back our flaps and the spoilers. APU master start switch goes on. This did not go back. Okay. Landing system goes on, flight director goes on from here as well. Foxtrot 32 he said, right? So let's also pull up the chart for parking stands. We are at terminal, I don't know what. Let's see. Do we have that one? What did he say? Bravo 32, right? Bravo 32, okay. Okay, let's see. I should be taking a turn right over here. Do we have markings over here? Okay, our nose light goes off. Yes, sir. I will cut the throttle a little quicker. I think, yeah, I realized that as well. There's our stand, right? Where is 3-2? 3-3 and 3-1. I think let's just take this one. Thanks for your advice, sir. I will definitely take that into account and hope to have a buttery landing next time. Okay, we are set up. Why did not do a start mode for this? We'll have to wait for the APU to come to life. The lights are off, that's good. We'll have to wait for the APU to come to life. I mean, are you, sir, from Jakarta? Because I'm not sure if this is. I mean, this does not look like a accurate depiction at all. But yeah, sir, you would know better. But I mean, it looks pretty good for me. I'm not sure how it is in reality. Okay, APU is alive, APU bleed is on, so we'll turn off our engines. Park brake set. Seatbelt signs go off, beacon light goes off. I don't think there's a jetway to connect to it. Right. Perfect. Okay, let us now open up the gate so that passengers can leave this aircraft and enjoy their stay in Jakarta. And we will also disconnect from VATSIM and let's switch it over to, let's have one final look at this beautiful nighttime scenery. I mean, I'm just, this is looking, the draw distance with these lights is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's switch it over to replay mode. Let's take this aircraft back and watch us land again. Okay, yep, this is good. Take a little bit back and this should be good enough. Let's watch us touch down. As sir said, heavy driver sir said, we should have cut the power sooner so that we didn't float as much as we did. Yep. Oh my god. I think we began to float while in the, quite far up. That was one of the biggest reasons. We should have cut the power sooner so that the float that happened would not have happened. And we would have, if you look at this right here, when we're descending, and then we float. This is the floaty bit. Yeah, this is the floaty bit. That's the problem. That's where we went wrong. Not a bad landing, but yeah, that's our area of improvement. Right. Yeah, 10 to 20 feet seems to be like a decent thing. I think I pulled it back when it said retard, and I think that's where we went wrong. Thanks a lot, sir, for your advice. Would love to have discussions more on our landings, and would love to fly with you. So please, it would be great if you can join our Discord channel. We can plan some group flights along with our crew over here in India, and we can definitely plan something out. And yeah, thanks a ton for your advice. I know it wasn't perfect, but if you liked what we did, it would be great if you could support us by dropping a subscribe, and I'd be definitely happy to put what you're teaching me to use for our next landings. We're going to be flying over from Jakarta to Bali for our next flight. Not today, but yeah, next one. So stay tuned, do subscribe, and I'd love for you to rate my landing there. I would definitely practice through the week and try to make this happen. Alright guys, so this is going to be doing it for our stream today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys had fun. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe. I would be back for our next leg, as I just said, to Bali, and flying south then to Australia. So we're going to be having a lot of fun over the next few weeks, and thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much.